Hello, hello to all those who may be out there. Hello, hello. Let me look at some of the comments. Hey, Black Queen, how are you? Look, Squatty, take over. Lydia, channel member, how are you? Are you looking forward to this chat? I don't know. This has been a rough day in some aspects. Those that are in Sussex Squad and are channel members have seen the information that has come out regarding the hate accounts and the coordinated campaign against Megan, and it's just a little bit difficult to take in. Hi, Trina Eats, how are you? Hey, Carolyn, how you doing? It's just been a rough day reading that, and I don't know how anybody can not be taken back by it. Hey, Fancy, how are you? Hey, Four Corners, how you doing? Hilda, hey sis, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better. You're editing? Okay, gotcha. Appreciate you being here. Um, hey Dolores, how you doing? Anna, how you doing? Hello Elizabeth, how you doing? Is it Ethne? I want to say hello to you. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Didn't butcher it. Whew, I tell you what a day, what a day, what a day. Hey Kenneth, how are you? I need to bring the computer closer to me. I'm like leaning forward and scratching my eyes trying to see. Why, I don't know, because I have the font big enough. But anyway, Hilda, I'm watching you with my ranch, sis. I ain't scared of you, okay? I ain't scared of you. Now, whatever, think you control ranch dressing. Too funny for words. Oh my goodness. Hey, Joyce. Hello, sis. How are you? Oh, good. I'm glad. Whew. Hi, Annie. You. I hope you brought drinks with you, Annie, because I think we all need it. But you know, time will tell. Hey, Rose's Kitchen. Happy belated. Happy birthday. You partied hard. Yes, yesterday. Ralph Owens. Um, it's not that we got the email, but I did see the information, the report, all 53 pages. I went through while I was also working because I have to work. Yeah, it's a lot. There was a lot. Hello, the gathering within. How are you? Oh my goodness. Hey Vesper, how are you? Okay. Well, I appreciate you popping in even just to say hello in the beginning. Thank you, sis. See you. Okay, so I don't really have too much. I didn't really have a topic per se. You know how I do my Talk Tuesdays. So that's one reason I wanted to do a live. And then, hi Diane, how are you? And just a chit chat. And I didn't expect until I saw this morning that Christopher Bosey was going to be bot Sentinel was going to be releasing their final report on the hate campaign, the coordinated hate campaign, and the information in there is it's staggering actually. So I will have to put the link in the description of this live, but then you can go and you can read it because I can do screenshots, but I don't want to take away from the integrity or you miss something because not everything can be captured in a screenshot. So um, it really was. I will just say this for those that or not aware. And I've discussed Christopher's work before, that it was, when it's all said and done, a $3.5 million business, just the hate campaign. And the half sister, the older half sister, was in contact with one of the biggest hate accounts against Megan. So we kind of knew that, but to see it and actually have that validation and all of that, it just puts a lot of things in perspective. And it is, my feelings are this: those that like to say, oh, Megan should just be quiet and take it, F you. Because there's no way in the world that you could take half of what she's endured. And that is in print by papers, because some of the reporters then connected with and were in communication with these hate accounts. So let the dots connect. It starts with Twitter. There was an important diagram that they had. It goes from Twitter to the other social media accounts, winds up at YouTube where it's monetized. They have the one that ran the biggest hate account was telling people how to get around the VPN, creating what do they call them, like throwaway emails. You register the account, but it's like a dummy email, just so that you can have multiple accounts. And then if they suspend one, ha ha ha, we'll be back. I'll be back. Don't worry about a thing. And a couple of them are still active, even though they have stated many times, Twitter, if anybody's ever reported an account and you get that, yes, that account has violated the community standards or whatever the terminology is that they use, and then the account remains open and active, yeah, then that Twitter ain't doing shit. Now, some of these accounts, the largest one, the three largest ones or biggest ones, have been suspended from my understanding, or at least one might still be in operation, but it's some bullshit. This is some bullshit that because she's not white, she doesn't meet their standards. That's the only reason why they hate her. They don't hate her for any other reason. And now these accounts have been big and bold and use the N word on Twitter. You think they're still, have them been booted? No. Mm-mm. Anyway, I'm not giving names. If you want to see, you can go to the report, because I just refuse to give them that part of airtime or have people going out. Fuck them. Oops, excuse my language. All right, anyway. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Well, welcome. Don't mind me ranting. All right. So, hey, Marva, how you doing? I don't know if anybody's had a chance to read it or whatever, but it's pretty amazing. I really just wanted to just have some genuine chit chat, and we had the explosion with, not, it's the terminology of the media attention on Harry with the security issue, and then you have now this information coming out, and it's the final report. And actually, I think Newsweek contacted one of them haters to get a statement, and she just, she's basically denying everything that's been reported, although everything's been taken from the public accounts. And yeah, it's just really, really crazy. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how are you? Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Hey, Diane H. I think there was another Diane in here. Yeah, she did something from Ralph. For those that may just be listening only, Ralph Owens has put, did you see that Princess Eugenie is launching her own podcast series in the Anti-Slavery Collective to end human trafficking. I had heard that she did something, and she did something from Frogmore. I'm not even going to discuss that family. They're just pathetic. Hello, Mrs. S, channel member. How you doing? So, yeah, if you could give a thumbs up, thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, brother of a certain age, how you doing? So, I'm looking to see if I catch any other. Um, Ralph Bad, Eugenie Time, and I heard she also told Andy to do that interview. That girl can't think. I'm just gonna leave that alone because that's a good one, you know. Uh-oh. Kay, I hope you feel better. It makes me a little, clutch the pearls a moment when people are saying they're feeling under the weather. So I do hope that you feel better quickly and it's nothing very serious. Okay. Um, Everybody just greeting each other, saying, hey, hey, hey. All right, Anna, the scumbag. Yep. Okay. She's been around just around M wedding, that miserable B. Okay, I have a notebook with all her alias names and she's used several of our names. Yeah, I understand that some of the names of supporters are being used to troll either the Sussex support accounts um or other nefarious stuff is probably going on. So it's pretty pathetic and sad, but that probably is to be expected. I mean, they're trying to eliminate any voices that, especially the support accounts, they're trying to get rid of. Meanwhile, between those three accounts on YouTube, yeah, millions of dollars just, and Twitter with their ad revenue and all the other social medias, they don't really care. And YouTube, they're going to make their money, ad revenue, regardless of what the people are saying. But it floors you also because the slightest tinge from some people of something being said that, and it's taken out of context. And, here they are coming in to take the channel. So I know I have to be careful myself. But yeah, it's just enough is enough. It's like do right, clean it up, clean it up. Diane is saying what Megan especially has faced through burner accounts, real accounts, etc., has been phenomenal. The fact she's still standing and thriving is beyond comprehension. So very true. And she didn't even read a lot of the filth that we were reading. Now, I'm sure when they had their Sussex Royal IG account, I'm sure she did see that because there were times she was posting. So, of course, even if you have notifications off, you're going to go back probably and check your posts or whatever. But the stuff on Twitter, yeah, and between the account that they first were under when they married, and they never deleted anything unless it has something to do with Botox or an affair. Just saying, and that is the truth. So, um, let me see if I can try to edit or add that link to Bot Sentinel because I don't think I did. I did give it to the members. I did post it to the members, so they've had the opportunity to go out and read the report. And if you're not on social media, Twitter, and within the Sussex Squad, you would probably not be aware of all that. But I will say something funny did happen, and the Queen is even getting dragged for it. They paid homage to Dr. King yesterday at Buckingham Palace. And she was immediately dragged because when he was in London many, many years ago, of course, he was murdered in 68. So take it that it was like the mid to early 60s. She refused to see him. But suddenly in 2022, she wants to pay homage to him. Yeah, I tell you, the bullshit is deep over there. Yeah, well, they have the on their page you can donate. So I think that's the best way to do it. It keeps it clean, especially with all the stuff people are always saying about Squad or certain accounts within Squad that they're doing it for the attention, this or that is happening, and it's just the opposite. Their names are known, you know, more people trust those names, etc. But I think it's best if the Squad and whomever donate it directly to Bot Sentinel. Just that's just my personal opinion. Um, just my personal opinion. Thank you, Hilda. Yes, be sure to like and share if you're able to share. Thank you. Yes, Annie says, Kay, here's a drink to cure you. I tell you, a nice hot toddy if you're not feeling well. Mm-hmm. Wrap up tight, throw in some sweats at night and go to bed. You'll sweat it out, hopefully. So, let me see if I saved this in the back. I probably didn't save it. I do have it where the BBC apologized to Megan. Let me see if I even saved it where I can quickly pull it into this live if you haven't seen it. So they did a report and they were saying how Megan apologized to the court for misleading them on some emails. And I guess they got a letter from a representative over there. Now you would think the media would realize they're not the ones to be messed with. They will sue. They will stand up for what's right and they will sue. You won't smear them. And so BBC, the same ones that rehired the guy that referred to their child as a monkey, the same BBC. So, you put it with a grain of salt and brush off, has apologized to her and they apologized quick. So I know that it had to been a formal letter sent to correct themselves or find yourselves in court. Let me see something. I guess if I go to my community tab, I might be able to pull it because I do want to show you all that part. And all of this information that I'm sharing, I very well was going to share Saturday, but we'll come up with something, I'm sure, for Sussex Saturday. It's a lot going on, and so yeah. Um, I'll just put that there. And if you weren't aware, I'll go over it, but I'll bring it into this showing that what Harry and Meghan did for Dr. King's birthday. And we wouldn't have known if the center had not said anything. So, okay, so let me come back over here. Let me try to make sure. You don't realize all the stuff that goes just to coordinate to have a little something like a live. Anyone that was on my first live when I to see it now, you have to be laughing hysterically to see how I. Oh, okay. Let me see something. Bring those in. Um, Someone else, Carolyn, had said that Harry and Meghan need to sue and collect so they can give it to charity, but I don't know how reasonable that is for them. And if you're saying sue, sue who? BBC, or were you talking about the three hate accounts or the coordinated effort? I think if they just are able to inadvertently expose who's behind it, that's golden enough. That's charity to the rest of the world. That's just my feeling. Okay, so let me show you. Oof. All right, it's cut off, but this was the BBC, and I have to try to figure out how to the way I saved it. But they basically apologized and they actually named Jason again. So he's all up in the mix. He is just that one there is behind a lot of this crap that's going on. So all right, and then here is the King Center tweeted about Harry and Meghan providing local black-owned food trucks, providing local black-owned food trucks for a volunteer project that was going on. So, yeah, and people always got something smart to say about, especially Megan, and how she identifies, et cetera, et cetera. But whatever. I'm just going to leave that alone too. All right, let me go back up here. I just wanted to share that, even as janky as it looked on the screen. So, um, hello, hello, Mama. How are you? ATL, yeah. All right, Diane. Let me see. You have here. Okay. I'll get through this without laughing. When I see your names, the nicknames and stuff, I just stop. Okay. Digibird. Okay, so I know what you're talking about. YouTube and other platforms are complicit and all of this too. Amazing they have to review even the simplest thing, but have let these accounts exist is beyond description. Oh yeah. Listen, they've pulled accounts because someone played, I know it was like Beyonce and or was it Drake played their music. I think it was both. Played their music. So one got a warning, and then the second time they just were like, "Whoop, we're taking that account." But if over music they can act so quickly, why can't they act quickly when people are reporting the accounts for harassment and bullying and it's really beyond words. So a brother of a certain age to ask her that. You know what? You're too funny. Mrs. S, what's good? My last name begins with S, so technically I am Mr. S. You sound like a daggone James Bond character. Too funny for words. Mrs. S, you're doing laundry? Okay. You need clothes that can wash. We all need clothes like that, but that doesn't happen. So I'm glad you're at least listening in. The Dutch Lydia, the Duchess of Success went over it as a clip note. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, Anna. YouTube needs to nail the anti-M accounts paying these rats $40,000 to sit on on your behind and report lies and start a hate campaign. But it was very coordinated. Telling them, showing them where to go buy, you know, um, likes and accounts and you know it's just amazing. One even to be so quote smart on being shady as heck exposed exposed her revenue basically um, on one of her videos. So I don't know. And then one when she was demonetized by YouTube, they finally started demonetizing her videos, and she was crying and whining on Twitter saying how she relies on that for her paying her bills and blah 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 blah. And if hating Megan is what it takes, it's just like, oh, But anyway, okay, people, we need to jumpstart this party. Drinks, anyone? Thank you, Annie. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Mrs. S, why is she behaving like Frogmore is hers? Because technically it is. It is. You know, Harry and Meghan won't go back. Definitely not until security issue is fixed. And Harry's been in and out. Now we understand why. Kimberly, that family's full of tricksters. Yeah, they are. It's scary though, because those tricksters, let's just say Diana, and that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. There's too much to those tricksters. All right, Diane, let me read what you're saying. To know the extent of the hate accounts, to know the level of security breaches and everything else detailed in the past days to generate hate and harm are troubling to say the least. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, these accounts, the three big ones, the big three, I'll call them, they went so far as to ask for information on the address, layout, etc., on their home in California. And then people were willingly given it right on the timeline, not DMs, but just on the timeline, right under the tweet. It's amazing to me. And it is a miracle that they got out of the part of Canada that they were in before the lockdown occurred, when their security was pulled. So no armed security. And their location was disclosed. So yeah, it's a miracle all the way around. Black Queen, how befitting Eugenie podcasting from the slave quarters and talking about ending human trafficking. Yeah. Okay. I know that's close to her heart, but hmm was she too young during apartheid? Oh, okay, I'm just saying. Her grandmother didn't stop that, but okay, let her podcast. And I thought that was beneath royals, because editing magazines or guest editing magazines was beneath royals. Okay, I'm just asking for a friend. Oh, barbecue Pringles. I see how you do, Hilda. Hello there, Allie. How are you? I'm well. Don't mind me. Let me see. I'm several minutes behind. I'm gonna try to catch up. I'm gonna try to catch up. If I see a question, I'll stop. Mm, hey, Ralph. I don't know if it's Ralph said waiting on you and others to interview Boozy. Come on, make it happen. Well, I don't know if I'm even big enough, excuse me, to get his attention. I probably could, but I had been waiting for others, and I want to say he was on someone. Maybe I'm wrong. Might be thinking ahead, but um, it would be pretty cool if he did get interviewed. It Whether it's my channel or another channel. Um, I mean, that's a nice sentiment. So the reason why I'm reading out a lot of the comments that I stop on is someone did ask, and I thought it was. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but they listen to it while they're driving, and so they only hear my side of it. So if I read out what's being said, they understand the context of my response. So just so you all understand what's happening there. Black Queen Diane Hawkes, and they are getting away with it. Yeah, white supremacy privilege in America. That does happen. So they said that the majority are middle-aged white women that are running these accounts, and the top dog, so to speak, is a senior citizen in the UK who used to run a brothel or two. Has gun charges against her allegedly, per the report. Bot Sentinel. That's where I'm getting that from. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, Diane Hawkins. Even though the tabs meant the security leak for ill, their timing ended up shedding light on the inequities, yes, leveled against Harry versus Randy Andy. I'm going to add that word in there. And look for Harry's UK family is not good. It's not good at all. I'm not sure what they thought would happen. Did they think Harry would be quiet? I think that's another reason that they're angry with him leaving with his family and his family intact is that he can't be silenced either. He can now speak his mind, where he would have had to do the little dance, the little political, you know, you know, be nice and smile and all that stuff. We know he can give a good scour when he wants to. So thank you, Hilda. That's so sweet of you. If you haven't already thumbs up, please do. Annie, don't worry about transportation. Uber is out. That's for everybody drinking. Oh, okay. Hey, Cookies and Cream, how are you, manager? Hope you are well. Mrs. S. YouTube is very quick to censor anyone who is pro Sussex, but allow the haters to abuse. Yep. 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 Very true. Black Queen, Diane, Shutter Island, and all the other enabling hellholes. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of waiting to see if other predominantly non-white Commonwealth countries step forward and do something or start moving away from having that head of state. I do see that the Aussie land does have a commercial running. I did see that. I don't know if they're going to do anything about it, but yeah. Lydia, this is not just I don't like your shoes, but vile, hateful talk about her and her family. I was waiting for them. Yeah. I mean, one was like, I'm going to go where she's at. I know that there was this whole when she was pregnant with Archie. When they were in New York, I'm gonna stab her in the belly because they didn't believe she was pregnant. Um, it's a whole lot. So for those of you who are really just kind of hearing a lot of this information since my channel, yeah, welcome, welcome. It's a lot that's been happening. So, and I hope Tina and Michelle come back at least once a month. That would be awesome. You may be hearing or seeing from them soon. Just saying, you never know. There's been a lot going on, so I don't know if I really don't know the plans because I'm not behind the scenes anymore with the social media if they're going to do anything this weekend. But I just have a feeling that something in a few weeks. You never know, they might. You never know. Hi, Empress and Chris Lifestyle. How are you? How are you? Hello, Nutty Doctor. Kimberly Palaces were what is this? Palaces were harvesting hate rotten. Yeah, it's just sad. I don't know how else to go about that, you know. Don't know what else to say about that, but yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Membership has its benefits. Oh my goodness. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Philip, hey, can I talk about something very important here? Mm, I mean, I guess. I don't know how long ago that was when you posed. Let me see. Oh, it was like 8 minutes ago or whatever. But I mean, you can. Mind you, if you say something off the wall, you get blocked. So, you know. Although, if you're saying what we're talking about is not important, I do have a problem with that because that is important to us. But okay, moving right along. Feel free, drop it in there if you wish. All right. Black Queen Lydia. Yes, very violent, dehumanizing. I wouldn't even bully my worst enemy like that. Yeah, I mean, the energy that you put out like that. I mean, but they had it together. If those minds went to something good, they would, no wonder they were so upset when we had the baby shower and raised so much money, the birthdays. It just, you name it. We were, Sussa Squad stood up and really gave towards the charities and those that are close to the hearts of Harry and or Meghan. So yeah, let me try to breeze through these and see. I'm driving, cookies and cream. I'm driving, just pulled over for a minute, so I'll just be listening. Okay, you listen. Drive safely. Hi, Alexis, dude. How are you? I hope you were well. I hope you were well. Mrs. S. Mrs. VSNC09, please remind me often not to get on your bad side. Oh, really? Oh, hey, Sam. How are you? How are you? How are you? Mm-mm-mm. I don't think I've said anything that's really bad, have I? Or has it really given you a glimpse of my bad side? I think that's my good side, tell you the truth. All right, moving right along. All right, Anna. She's so full of beep. I need your I need my knee-high rubber boots because this beep is getting deep. Yeah, basically. Basically. Oh, thank you, Allie, for sharing me out. I appreciate that. So far, so good, Lexus, dude. It could be a little better, but you never know. So, Philip Lemon, can we meet and support friends here? Are you asking as a content creator? And I have to ask it that way. And some of you know, given some things that occur in some lives. So I'll wait for your response below, Philip. Um, Lydia, I will donate directly. Your point is well taken. Now that they are attacking Mr. Boozy, yeah. I mean, that's to be expected that they're going to attack that way. But you just kind of move on because he's cut into their money and their name is out there and the social media companies now have to stand up and take action. So we have a redacted version, but media has actual names of the haters, and I want to see how the report, yeah, how they report. I would like to see that, but if you think about it, one of them was actually interviewed by the news when something was going on in Windsor, and I don't even remember if it was before the wedding or what, but anyway. Hello, Melita, how are you? I hope you are well. Diana, I'm glad Harry released a detailed account of request appeals for UK security. Rhoda was ready to run with a very different narrative about just wanting to get through traffic fast instead of fight for your life. Exactly. When the air gets in a helicopter and flies, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. So true. I if they would just stop. I don't, I guess their checks are tied to continual harassment. Look at that. Sam knows how to do things. Mrs. S, BBC don't want to end up like Lord Nappyhead, so they print that retraction real fast. Thank you for making me laugh. Yeah, yeah. Um, they did print that pretty quickly, and it was awesome to see. I mean, it's sad. And when I read what they had put out, I was like, I hope her team comes to you guys. And sure enough, because there's no way they didn't react for um, that whole, without a letter hitting the desk. Okay, so you're a content creator. Okay. I didn't see an answer, but I see you use the code for Nightbot to drop your link. Let me just say, for those that are dropping their links, great. I'm glad you and Sam, I'm surprised you remember that. Or you read the pinned comment. I might have put it in the pinned comment. But everybody I only control the channel that is mine. I don't control anyone else's. I have no say into the content that they put forth. So, check them out, observe if you want. There's no reasoning saying that you have to connect, hit that red button. Can't say the word on here with them right away, but definitely check them out. And, you know, as they grow, we all grow. Life is good. Okay, Anna, what are you talking about here? I tell you, I've been swearing today. I tell you, I unleashed the beast within me. She was dying to get out. See? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The one we always know is hidden, huh? Lydia, you're telling the truth, Mrs. S. They're trying to not pay out like the Daily Fail. Well, that's true. But it's be attentive in their words. They knew what they were writing. And I don't think they expected any tap on the shoulder to say, you need to correct that. Yeah, so I'm glad they, but again, that's the same network that rehired a man that referred to their child as a monkey. So, as Bay would say, middle fingers up. That's how I feel about that network. Middle fingers up. Okay. hmm They saved their behinds this time, and that's the only thing. Ethne, yes, donate directly. Avoids any hint of impropriety. Yeah, it avoids any hint of impropriety. We know how the haters are always trying to say that we're doing shady stuff. We know of the incident with one particular individual that took us all out, just blindsided all of us. But yeah, no. Tis the season of people trying to get a hold of your information. So, regardless if you're talking about donating to charity, just be careful out there. It's like tis the season for people trying to scam you. So, definitely be on alert. Melita, I got that report today. It's unbelievable. And instead of focusing on Prince Andrew or Prince A, I just got an alert on my phone. Oh, Lord. Well, let me just. Oh, okay. Well, I don't see any alerts. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, that's what it is deflection away from Andy. But and please don't. Let me see. If you can wait at least 10 minutes before you drop your link, I don't want to get into where, I was in the live earlier. Let me just give this context to some. And the person was just, I'll just say overzealous to get their channel out there. But it can be annoying because if I'm in there to watch the creators premiere and what their information and what they're trying to say, and I'm an observer, I can only imagine to see somebody every minute or whatever. Like Nightbot might also get you too. I'm just saying. It's just a helpful hint. Hi, Abby. How are you? But I don't mind if people do drop their links because I put it in the pinned comment. But Lydia, all the hate accounts, Mrs. S, they should sue them all. These bitter old women will not stop until they are forced. Yeah, but this is the thing. Think about this. You have, if that scenario were to play out where you had Harry and Meghan decide, okay, we're going to go after these particular accounts, they would be made martyrs. Those accounts would be made, those account owners, excuse me, those haters would be made martyrs. Oh, look at the big bad, millionaires, multimillionaires going after these little old people. Like, are they really that hurt? They need to ignore them and let social media handle them however is best. That's just my opinion. You don't want to give more sympathy and more support drawn to them than they already have, because I look forward to the day when I have 80,000 plus subscribers and have, you know, um, views of 20, 30, 40,000 views. So, yeah, I look forward to those days. But I guess if I set up an account, of course, y'all would think I was crazy and did something like that just to say, I can't stand Megan, but I can't do that. That's not in me. It's just not in me, but not in me at all. What is this, Anna? Get JK and use him like sponge to clean the okay. There's a lot happening on that island, and I'm not gonna, between now, if the government has to answer as to why they're declining a request of someone who is a citizen to pay, but not a private citizen, to pay their own security. I mean, it's mind-boggling, at least to me anyway. Melita, this is really bad. They're really going after Harry and Meghan. Just get an alert. Oh, okay. The Daily Fail is now reporting Harry and Meghan opened 11 companies in Delaware when they live in California. Okay, so just to give a quick context, and I'm not an expert, but I will say, if you were born in the US, usually you do understand that in the state of Delaware, that's where a majority of corporations or foundations or whatever are founded in that state because they're more tax friendly. It's just a given. They're a very business friendly state. It doesn't matter that they live in California. People in New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, any other state, Oregon, South Dakota, North Dakota, wherever, Hawaii, can file papers in Delaware and create a company, corporation, whatever. Just because they live in California, it's nothing nefarious going on. But the dumbasses in the UK think they know the US laws or the US better, but they only are going after that little segment, little snippet. Ooh, they live in California. Ooh, they're filing in Delaware. Ooh, they're doing something wrong. No, they're not. And those SOBs, I really want to see the MF word, but those SOBs need to go sit down and shut the up. Now, anybody in the UK, go spread that word. Go get in touch with those blinking papers and stuff. Just stop. Just stop. And I hope they sue the shit out of them just for this information here. There is nothing illegal about somebody in one of the 50 states filing in Delaware. Or I should say the 49, because Delaware would be part of the 50. All right, moving right along. All right. Kimberly, the food truck owners also posted about their appreciation for the support. Bingo. But this is the whole thing. It puts another ripple in that. Oh, they're a diva. She's a diva and she's a narcissist. They didn't say anything about it. The MLK Center, and then, like you said, the food trucks. Hello, that helps them. Hello, their name is out there. Hello, they're going to see a boost coming towards them that they didn't even expect. I mean, can you imagine the phone call? Wow. Let me just say that. Wow. That's all I can say. Something that helps the economy and helps, yeah, whatever. Mm, 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 mm. Anna, you nail the wrong people, but let the BS from hate channels. Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it. So, um, yeah, I'm just gonna say that. Leave that alone. YouTube makes money off the hate. They aren't shutting that down. True. But you would think they would make money off of even the pro voices, pro Sussex voices. Because they do. Those channels, a lot of the bigger channels, do okay. I don't know what their real dollar amount that they get per month. It's none of my business. But just based on the views that they have, they do okay. They're not raking it in like the hate accounts, but still. But those haters were still trying to shut down all the pro Sussex because only one voice they want to have, and that's the hate voice. So, yes, thank you for all coming in. I appreciate you. Please do hit the thumbs up. I am a very sweet person. I guess today is just one of those days. Maybe it's just the subject matter. Just might be the subject matter. Diane, great MLK response by Harry and half Black Megan sending Black owned food trucks, serving up Black owned and Black prepared food on Martin Luther King Day. I'm lifting my voice and singing. Diane. Okay. But it's very true. I mean, okay. And it's not a PR stunt. That's my whole thing. We would not have known anything about that gesture if the group's food trucks and the MLK Center didn't say anything about it. So, yep. Mrs. S. Lydia, you notice how the haters look old and dated, like jealous old hags. Well, that type of energy will age you quick. Just there's a certain one in a red dress that y'all just couldn't stand that dress or the gold gown. Yeah, okay. Hate will age you. Ain't that much poison you can shoot in your face to change that bit. Yes. Listen to Hilda. She's telling you. That's one thing. If you do visit the content creators, please watch their entire video of at least 3 minutes, if not a little longer, and leave a genuine comment because YouTube does a lot of cleaning up. So, like we've been saying, they stifle other voices. But okay, let me stop. Y'all will be looking for me tomorrow, and I won't be around. Okay, behave. Slap my hand. Okay, Ethne. I realize Harry and Meghan are volunteering or given every 4 to 8 weeks behind the scenes since coming to the States. We only hear about it if the charities share. Exactly. And many times it's been life saving in a sense. So you remember when they had that freezing weather in Texas and the shelter for the unwed mothers, young girls that have been put out of their homes that are pregnant, and because they had lost power and all this, and the donation and the diapers and all that, the stuff that the babies need. Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't have heard about that if they had not said something. So, yeah. Um, Black Queen, Anna. Yes, they blocked and canceled me so many times for standing up to the vile haters, but they get to continue their hate. Yeah. I told you that time when I was responding to someone. It was about Morgan, the former morning host on that one of them shows over there in the UK. And I don't even remember what the heck I said. And then it was like I was suspended for like, I think it was 8 hours. And it probably was that long because it took me that long to get in touch with someone to say, hey, I didn't have my phone in the account for privacy reasons and security reasons, and that's how they try to. That's how you are able to get back into your account a little quicker, depending on what they suspend you for. So yeah, they're quick on that. They're very quick on that. So Daily Fail, Kimberly, Daily Fail and their stupid outrage. Delaware is where, yeah, you open a LLC if you have a business know-how. Exactly. Exactly. S corp, C corps, get them. I'm just gonna skip that one, Black Queen. I don't even have. I can't. Diane, at least Liz didn't have the BP band play and dance the Cotton Eye Joe. Can you imagine? Maybe that's next year. Ooh, tone deaf, yes. Except for Megan's, Archie's, and Lily's skin tone. Yep. Um, I don't think there will be anything done next year. I would be shocked if there is. I mean, I don't remember when all eyes were on the UK. I don't remember anything being done in the time that she was in the UK and the family and all that. Suddenly, and you wouldn't even meet the man when he was alive, but you now want to pay tribute and say such kind words. Get the out of here. Save that bullshit for somebody else. Yeah, some of our snow has melted. It's hit the 40s Fahrenheit for those that are in the outside the US. Here today, and it was like that yesterday. So a lot has melted, but of course then it hits the 20s at night and refreezes. So it's kind of watch your step when you step outside. I am not going to become a viral video based on my doorbell camera. Lydia, go back for what? If they do not want you there, how does Prince Harry think they will treat him? He may go back to see Queen and not be able to see her. True. Um, well, you know what it is? When you grew up, you were born and raised somewhere, and you want to now take your children, especially since they are in the line of succession, and that ain't going to change. You want to show them where you came from, in a sense. And he needs to be able to do that safely. Since the time he was born, oh, did I save that video? Let me see if I saved that video. I need to put my disclaimer up, huh? Let me take your comment down for a second. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Yes, just needed to say that. Okay. So them going back. I can understand why he would want to be able to take his children back to where he grew up, but um that it needs to be safely done. And since you brought that up, I'm going to turn down my little sounds in the back and hopefully you'll be able to hear once it loads in. And this is from the Oprah interview. It would be nice if she has over 2 hours worth of footage that we didn't even see. I would love for her to drop that bombshell because I have a feeling it must have some bombshells in it, and that's why it wasn't done at that time. The old man was sick in the hospital, and I guess they didn't want a torpedo too badly. Mm. Okay, here we go. Let me take this down for a second. Come over here.
On
Hit that.
the security element, I never thought that I would have my security removed because I was born into this position. I inherited the risk. So that was a shock to me.
Okay. So going back to this, go back for what, right? Yeah. I think that would be the only reason is to just show them where he grew up. at least see behind the scenes of the palaces, et cetera, et cetera. But um, even his children are born into it and deserve the same protection as all those other chaps that are born into that family. It's just not possible, whatever. It's possible if they want it to be possible and they don't want it to be possible. Hi, Lise, how are you? So, just saying, just saying, just saying. I'm so far behind in my comments. Let me see. Mrs. S, she supposedly married a rich dude, so why mooch off of the Sussexes? She needs to go find her own nest and get out of the Frogmore. They're moochers. What are you talking about? Don't they live off taxpayers? I'm just saying. I'm asking a question for a friend. Hey, Donna, how are you? Hi to anybody I may have missed. I'm like trying to keep up with the comments. Obviously, I get into my talking mode and then I lose track of the time, and I do apologize. But Sam, I did acknowledge you quickly. Okay, there we go. And I know I was texting to Scam. She used Island Girl email, one of many squatties. She had to change to a different email. I was texting to the devil Scammy, who's been kind of quiet, but that's always a good thing. Hey, boss lady Denise, how are you? Um, let's see. Oh, that's so nice. Philip is leaving people gifts. That's always appreciated. Annie, Queenie, may be in bad shape because she hasn't been seen in a while. Do you think she's gonna make it to the Jubilee? Time will tell. Time will tell. Only the maker knows for sure. Diane, wasn't Eugenie's daddy playing house with a human trafficking victim, Virginia? Bad timing, Jeannie. Bad timing. Yeah, well, the optics, folks. Do they not read the room? Mm, but I'm sure she doesn't believe any of that stuff about her father, which most people wouldn't. But still, there's a lawsuit proceeding, and he was protected from criminal, I believe, just from who his mother is. So, okay, thank you, Lydia. Tina did do an interview and had a second one planned. Yeah, and I think with the miscarriage and all that stuff, that kind of got curtailed. So hopefully they do another in the future, but you never know. Never know what could be coming down the pike. Oh, Sam, that's very nice of you. Dolores Williams, Chris B was on the Sussex Squad. Thank you. Okay, I thought so. I was like, am I imagining that I remember hearing him on there? But that's very possible, y'all. The different voices in my head. Oh my gosh. Anna to Annie. That woman has 9 lives like a cat. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. That sounds pretty bad there, Allie, with the winds. My gosh. Um, Black Queen, I got an email from Bot Sentinel to donate. Did anyone else get an email? I don't want to be gifted by some fraud email. Um, did you sign up for the newsletter? I don't know if that would trigger it, but I guess if you're on Twitter, I would say just send him, tweet him and see if he responds. But if you signed up for the newsletter, maybe that's what it is. But for me, I would go directly to the website. I would not click on any links in any email. That's just for me. I'm just highly suspicious of links within anything. I think my husband got something on like a text message. I'm like, don't click on anything. because then they could get hold of something that way. So, Anna, nothing excludes you. um, Lydia, nothing middle aged about these old hags. They could be Megan's mother. Mm, some grandmother, but yeah, or sister or whatever. Um, you just wonder, like, wow. And they were just they're so proud of it. Like, yeah, so what? When they're making their money. And the one actually lied and said that they can't make any money. Um, they're even super chats or whatever they were getting. I'm sure they were getting money from YouTube also because they did monetize the channel, but allegedly weren't supposed to be getting money and they were going to donate that all to charity. That never happened because nobody can find any records. So, so let me see really quickly. Go through. Catch up, catch up, catch up. Mrs. VS, catch up. Um, Thank you for coming in, Elise. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know it's pretty late where you are, so yes. Thank you so much. Probably we'll see you tomorrow on a live stream. She usually goes live. If you have not, I don't know if she dropped her link or not, but if you want to check out her channel, it is her name, so we'll be able to find her. Let me just see. Let me just see. Who has no backbone? Be careful what you say on Alex's channel. If you're on there, you will get banned. Who would that be? Who's that for? Me? I don't know who that is. Or do I? Um Lydia, Annie, I may take one today. The report made me so angry. Oh yeah, that the drink for today, yeah. It 53 pages. And it's very in depth and very informational. And yeah, that's all I can say. Oop, let me turn that off. I was gonna try to get to my channel while I'm talking to you all, community tab, and try to get to the link, and then I can try to update because I'm sure many of you are going to want to. I think I saved it in here. Uh, YouTube is so funny about links in these things, but I can get to it. But yeah, it's 53 pages. It's hard. It's hard to read. They didn't hold anything back. If it can be reported, it was reported in there, and yeah, it's a lot. Okay, let me take this and bring it over because there is a donate button on that site on Bot Sentinel. So I would suggest just me being um, what's the word I want to use? The very cautious individual. Yes, I would say to go directly to their site, and you already know um, how to protect yourself in that way. So I'm going to update that really quickly. All right. Um, yep. The link should now be in my description for this live stream. So you should be able to go and look at it, read it, and really clutch your pearls because that is truly something very deep um, to see and read and all that. So you understand that we're not, Squad isn't just making up. Hi, JJ, making up stuff just to be saying stuff. It really is some serious BS. Well, Philip, you're very sweet. You're very, very sweet. And I hope you didn't take me to be, a mean ass, but you never know what the intentions of people are. But you look like you're being a good guy. Kenneth, Kenneth. Is that how I say it? Kenneth? I'm going to call you K too. Then the other K I get confused, but that's okay. Let's see here. Lydia, I feel like joining you. The more I learn about what's been happening, the more angry I become. I also feel quite sad for H, who must now know Grant is a jerk like all the rest. Yeah. I mean, how else do you? Whew, mm, 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 mm. Hey, one busy mama, how you doing? How else do you explain that? That's it's just deep. That's deep. I'm glad I'm just a little commoner sitting over here. Oh, Black Queen, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's only like almost an hour ago. Thank you, though. Let me catch up. Well, I'm glad you're still hanging in. I hope you are. Hey, Nova, how are you? Lord, I'm really behind. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Uh, see, I may have to find another way of doing this. I like to like comment on stuff and then go back into the comments and yap it up and all that, but then I lag in the comments. Way lag in time, but you never know. Yeah, they did expose her. I'm sure he did. I think they were working in unison on the vileness, even his other son, or his son, I should say. So, on that, I'm gonna try my best not to cuss anymore on the live. That is on that high. I don't even want to see any, whatever, any. I wouldn't believe any documentary coming out of that country. None of them stations. Hi, just relax now. How are you? I hope you are well. For the content, oh, there you go. Just relax, seeing it. Okay. I was just about to say, for the content creators that have just joined, just look at the pinned comment. Yeah. Ooh, my little background. Let me come back over here and just check. Come back, come back. I'm just going to play the same thing in the background. It's just easier, safer. Okay. Mrs. S, I see how PO you are at the Sussex haters. That's why I would never want to be on my bad side. It, Mrs. S, if you haven't read the report yet, yeah, I think everybody that does, there's no way you wouldn't be angry. And just to see everybody else doing what they want to do, but it was always an issue when it came down to Megan, and she wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary. So I just, yeah, mm-mm. I'm not even Diane. I can't with them anymore because I just need them to. Um, if they don't hold them all to the same standard, what happened to broken protocol? We don't even hear that term anymore. Have you noticed that? Oh, okay. Just saying. Knock wood, because now it'll all of a sudden somebody will come up with the reason to say it. I do trust Harry to make good and soft decisions when it comes to his family. His relatives are not that important on Shutter. Oh, that's true. He definitely wants to keep his babies and wife very safe. I mean, just what I said Sunday, they had better security in New York City than if they were to go to the UK right now, and that is sad and pathetic. and it's scary. Okay, so I'm done before I really. You're tired of the snow? Oh yeah, you buffalo. You It's just beginning for you, isn't it? The snow season. You'll be digging out until June. I don't mean to laugh, but wow. I mean, you seen my reaction, and I did catch some cute stuff with the dogs outside, but yeah, I don't even feel. I feel for you with those 2 inches. Yeah, no way. No. I mean, 2 feet of snow. Yeah, no way. No way. 2 feet is, and then have snow on top of snow on top of snow happening. Yeah, no way. No, 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 no. But I will say that somehow North Carolina has been added into the snow delivery list because we're supposed to be getting some more come this weekend. I'm like, no, this has got to stop. This has got to stop. I might be, oof, I don't want to move again, but gee willikers. Yeah, it was pretty wild. He did a Lydia, he showed I think you uploaded a short where he showed walking out to their vehicle. Luckily you can make out the vehicle, but just barely because there was like a little bit of the mirrors were sticking out and a little bit of the windshield. I was like, "Phew, yeah, I don't miss that at all. Snow that high." Mm-mm. And I know like those um individuals and content creators and connections that I've met that are like up in Canada, they're like, listen, y'all don't even know, but Buffalo is so close to that border that yeah, you get a lot of that. That's no, I don't, mm-mm. No, 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 no. Um, we can continue, Annie. We can continue to say that everything that was said in the Oprah interview was truth. Exclamation point! Yes, it was. It was very much so. Very, very much so. Anna, he likes a child stuffed animal. I saw something online about the golden child, and I'm just not. I'm not. I'm just gonna act like I. Nope. Okay. Do you guys hear Kuja? And I have no idea why she's barking. How interesting. Let me look and see. Ah, my husband is daring to come down our driveway. Oh, Lord have mercy. Which is still a little bit of on the icy mess. And of course, um, if he hits the wrong patch, he might be down in the yard. Yeah, so that's not a good thing. Lord be with him. It's scary walking up the driveway just to get the mail, so I can only imagine. I'm just gonna cruise through these. I am way behind. Okay, and Kuja 2 is coming in the office here, so it might get ready for oh. Oh my goodness, y'all. I probably need to end it because it's gonna get it's gonna get crazy in a minute when he comes in the house. Lydia, this is why you just can't sit back. Ah, enough is enough. Yep. I just think it's funny that they did an alert saying how, oh, they created companies in Delaware and they live in California. Whatever. Hopefully that we've cleared that up for everybody. I mean, you would need to speak with a what is it like a corporate attorney that handles LLCs and all that stuff, but they could tell you most people are gonna open them there if they're smart. Um, Anybody want to come over and say hi to Kuja? Where's Vesper? Because I know. Hey, Tuber Chat, how are you? I know Vesper's probably. Yeah, I am so far. Let me try to get caught up a little bit. It's never gonna happen. Oh yes. She's a mess. Now she's crying. It's gonna get crazy. Okay. I don't know who you're referring to, Anna, but okay. I see some of the wording and I'm not even gonna put it, I'm not even gonna say, hello, Pittsburgh Artist Studio. How are you? I'm glad you dropped in too. Calmilla? Call my puppy Calmilla. That's an insult to my Bella. Are you kidding me? My God. Well, I'm glad you feel better. Yeah, a lot of this information I was going to wait, but today's report just really couldn't wait. So, hello, Tanya Thomas. How are you? I hope you are well. To those in the clouds that have not commented, I mean, if you're Sussex friendly or just hanging out just to see what's going on, peeking in, hi to you all. If you've been here all along, hey, sometimes I can go there if you need me to. But I do want to say, let me get his name right because I know I was cutting up earlier, but look at me scrolling back in comments and I'm supposed to be keeping up with them. Y'all know how I do. Oh, Philip. Yes. Okay, Philip. Glad you were a good guy. Hopefully all the connections made today stick and everybody, I hope to see everybody around, but yeah. Um, I hope he does. As you know, I may drop out of the clouds here and there on different lives, but I don't want to be a distraction either sometimes. And I know that a lot of the content creators say that when they come here. So I do understand. And my husband is home and here and all that stuff. So the dog may cut up. But Church Nelly, Vesper, I heard a dog barking and thought of Prince Tampon's wife. You are so out of control. So out of control. Oh, and he had Kuja out. So she was really they were gonna get to tussling here. So oh my. But I wanna thank everybody for popping in for this live chat. I am gonna kind of end it. I've been going on for over an hour. And thank you for putting up with my hi Rhonda for putting up with my and Rosa crazy rant earlier. Well, I guess it really wasn't a rant, but the passion that I feel for just the injustice of people who were not able to have a voice and to just be just bashed and are constantly bashed. And it has now been 2 years that they've left that country. Leave them alone already. Phew. Hey, Loki. I'm glad you dropped down out of the clouds. Hey, Ryan. Well, thank you. All right. We Oh, I'm sure there will be other lives. I know that I did see a couple earlier. I just didn't have a chance to join just with work and everything. But I do hope that you all are safe. Be well, especially out here in this weather. Taking no prisoners. Yes, Kuja was let out of the kennel and is kind of happy because she's not in here causing any friction. But I'll give everybody another minute if you want to, those content creators want to drop their links. Thank you all again for joining the live. I will probably do a live on Thursday. Um, but then again, I may not. I might do an unboxing. Shocker. I have some boxes that I really could unveil, so to speak. But I need to also go get some ranch dressing because a certain content creator in here thinks she owns, or as she says, ranch dressing is her husband. Excuse me. And I just have to, put a little dig here and there just to let her know that ain't it's not the case. All Rosa said hello to Nightbot. Hey Mary, how are you? So, all right, I don't see any more links being dropped, so I'm going to give it a few more, I guess. Oh, there you go. Kimberly, appreciate the chat. That report was both welcome and devastating. Take all aloha, aloha to you, Kimberly. Yes. Um, Actually, of course, this will be the topic again on Saturday, I'm sure, because everybody will have had a chance to digest it, read it, digest it, and yeah, that's the most that I can say about it because it is a lot to take in. Support is love, support is life. Laugh out loud, not just for me, but for everyone. Philip, that's so true. And thank you for being the kind person that you have been. And because if you weren't, yeah, you were getting ready to this. Everybody probably would have seen the side of me. They would have been like, whoa. But everyone, please take Anna, I did smell a rat. Okay, well, you don't have to say that about me. No, I'm kidding. Mary, I'm kidding. So, everyone, you have a good evening. I know it's probably early afternoon for some of you and late night for the rest of you. I don't know if anybody else is going live. Is anyone going live in the next 3 minutes or whatever? Because I would raid you. Oh, I'm hungry myself, Abby, that's for sure. I am very hungry. I have no idea what will be for dinner, but hey. I'm glad I was able to make you laugh, Mary. I'm glad I was able to make you laugh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the sun has officially gone down here. So, Carolyn, everybody, have a wonderful evening. As I always say, be safe, wear a mask, take care until we chat and talk again. Um, be well, my friends. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.